What happened?
I got hate comments. 400-pound feet, not into blobs, too chunky, too big and unhealthy, little fatty feet, doubt anybody wants. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Wait, was that one person?
No, it was multiple. And then somebody said, "What's her at?" Somebody added me, and they were like, "Are you sure that's her page? She looks too skinny to." Their username was like, well, one of their usernames was like,
Dude, there's no way.
no fat people.
Welcome to episode 181 of Dropouts. We have had some very damaging comments about us as a group and as individuals that have made certain individuals not leave their room for a couple days and have made us cry excessively. I'm speaking about this in a joking way, but it's more of a you did get sad, and we apologize. But that's gonna be later on in the podcast as we're filming the outro last. So shout out to you, girly. Let's hit some intro music. I did not do well with that. No, I didn't do well. The Christmas Patreon extravaganza, baby. If you're missing out on this, you are missing out on prizes that could literally change your entire life. You're missing out on amazing content that people with brains actually get to see because they're subscribed to it. It is less than a cup of coffee a month, literally forgettable amount of money. You throw $5 down, you get a bonus drunk episode where we get blitzed, blacked out, and we talk about things we can't talk about on the internet. Here's a little clip. Hey, man, stop spilling it all over the set. No.
God, I'm going to have to throw up. That was so gross. It's the same reason I don't like my balls played with, because it tickles.
You hoes getting your tits out when it's about to be a plot. Well, you got to see a plot point in a movie.
What the fuck did you just say?
Me or her?
Her.
Yeah, she called you a lightweight.
I heard that. No, I don't want to do a shot either. I'm going to throw up either way.
All right, 2 shots versus 1 shotgun.
What? How is that any better?
I don't know how we got here either.
This Christmas, you get a chance to win that Xbox, that Nintendo Switch. You get some AirPods, some gift cards, some merch. You get literally all these things just for being a Patreon member. Also, you get to talk to us one-on-one. DM us. We're going to DM you back, baby boy. Also, you get 20 to 30 minutes of extra footage every podcast. You get the podcast early. You get a live Q&A every month. You get so many things for being a Patreon member. Sign up now and then DM me at Zach Justice that you signed up. Put a little proof for maybe a little surprise. Who knows, It is what it is. But anyway, into the show. Who's that wonderful girl? Could she be any cuter? That's the problem with you, Jared. You've never had a fun day in your life.
What are you talking about?
Us over here, we've got fun times.
Best days of my life I've had.
I've got fun days all the time.
Name the last time you had a fun day. Hey,
Yeah.
man, this keeps breaking.
Saturday.
Saturday was a fun
What'd
day.
you do Saturday?
We went and watched the Georgia football game.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay, can I hear you? Can I tell you something?
Huh.
The last time you had a fun day was with us because we're the fun guys.
I was going to say those don't count.
Yeah, it's tough.
But then you brought up we have much fun day because it was a bad day. It was a sad day. The dogs lost
It was a sad day,
on
but
some bullshit.
I think
For our
present
audio
company-
listeners, Georgia Bulldogs lost. And that's a football team in college.
that needed to be stated for the audio listeners for a video post.
The Georgia Bulldogs lost to the
When he
Alabama.
treats me.
Fuck.
Dude, your dad listens to this.
I know. I want that.
Mr.
beef out.
Dean Horn.
Okay.
That's my favorite
Hey,
thing.
Mr.
Put the beef on it.
Mr. Dean Horn, I need to speak to you about the way that your son's been acting recently because it's been nefarious.
What do you mean?
You can't just come up here and say swear words and your dad.
I've been coming up here and
Your
saying
dad-
swear words,
your
or my
dad is-
son has. I thought
What?
we were running a bit because
No,
you talked to me.
I'm
like
talking directly to camera to your father, and you can't be saying the P word. That's the one he
Which
gets
word
mad
is
about.
that?
Presbyterian.
Yes.
Hey, that's what I am.
My dad does not
You
like.
are not a Presbyterian.
I was confirmed Presbyterian.
What does that even mean?
I went through confirmation class.
No. That was conversion camp.
Shut up.
And it didn't work. No, okay, back to you having a good day. You haven't had a good day without us.
That's not
Name
true.
a good day that you've had where we weren't, like, one of us wasn't involved. Thank you.
Well, the problem is that we're together all the time.
So you've had a lot of good days. I get it.
No, but before that, there had to be a time. Like
Yeah.
back in your old. Do you remember like a fun memory from your past?
Oh, but you were just mostly bullied in school and beat up.
the best day ever. What was the
You
best
didn't have
day
good
ever?
days.
I had good days.
But you can't think of one.
I would go to the amusement park with like my friends and family.
Sounds like a fun day.
Sounds like a great
What
day.
friends?
I had friends growing up.
I don't ever see you talking or hanging out with them.
Well, yeah, we lost contact with most of them.
I wasn't part of it.
I lost contact with most of them.
So were they really your friends? So now that you look back at the memory and you
No, they were my friends.
and you see them leaving your life in the future, did you really have that good of a day?
all those times at Kings Island, it was a blast.
That sounds made up.
Oh, it's like, oh, what's a theme park? You probably you're racking your brain. Oh,
Kings Island.
Kings Island. Yo, Kings Island's got great roller coasters.
Kings Island
that-
used to be
what was
owned by Paramount, and so all the rides were named after Paramount movies.
And people used to own people, but we don't like to brag about that
Or talk about it.
or talk about it. So you need to chill out over there.
Okay,
Zach, what's your
my
favorite
bad.
memory as a child? Do you have one?
I have several.
All right, let's hear him.
When
Your dad leaving.
my dad didn't leave, he cheated on my mother
And flew off.
and flew off to fight in a war. 5 tours.
Your stepdad leaving.
He didn't leave either.
Your mom left in these situations? Is that what you're saying?
She's a girl boss. No, but what I was about to say was a memory that I like as a kid is what's the leprechaun day? What is it?
St.
Greenhog
Patrick's
Day?
Day.
Huh?
St. Patrick's Day. Greenhog Day.
During Greenhog Day, my mom, well, she would get my little Woody toy and she would paint the bottom of his feet green and she'd go around the house and put steps around. So I thought
leprechaun.
little gremlins would like.
That's actually very sweet.
Yeah, and
It
that-
sounds like you're having a pop culture stroke right now.
Well, that's all I'm saying. But the funny thing, Yolanda used to live with us. That was my mom's like best friend in college, and she lived with us for a little bit. And for whatever reason, like she just liked ruining things for me. So she
Sounds like a great roommate for a
She's
child.
pretty hilarious. Well, we would get in battles. Like I would put as much furniture in front of her room so she couldn't get out, and she would look me in the eyes and go, "Leprechauns aren't real."
One seems a little more damaging than the other.
Yeah, she couldn't get out of her room. There's a fire. That one was the more damaging one.
Do you guys remember your first memory?
No, I try to think about it all the time, and it's
It's evaded
shockingly
you.
late. Like it is. I
How
know
late?
of stuff-
Shockingly
Probably
late.
like 4.
That's not
There-
super
there,
late.
There are some times where like I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I'd be like, "Mom, do you remember that time that we did this, that?" And she goes, "Yeah, but like, how do you? That was you were 2 or 3." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. It was a good day,
That,
Mom.
that could also be someone telling me the story.
Oh, and then
I'm
you
just
making it
thinking
up in your head.
Yeah, it could be that too. So I don't know.
I've talked about this before, but I apologize. One of my earliest memories is I watched on TV someone turning their head when they kissed, like their significant other, and
Like they did the tilt.
tilted to kiss. And I was like, "Give me a kiss goodbye," and I tilted. And she's like, "What was that?"
What the fuck?
I was like, "That was on TV." And she's like, "Don't do that." Apparently, I think my mom thought I was hitting on her, but I was just like, "Oh, I guess that's how you do it."
Yeah, that's how you were learning.
Yeah. And I do want to call out my father because anytime I'd see him when I was little, the first thing we'd do, he would shave my head bald.
Give you a little military
I liked
haircut.
your buzz cut.
You ever
never
thought
saw me
about
with a
going
buzz cut?
I've seen it. Yeah, I have.
No, I've had very short hair before, but I didn't have a buzz cut.
like borderline buzz cut?
Yeah, like a small fade, like a low top, whatever it would be called.
I was hanging out with
Oh.
different people back then, okay? And they were a lot nicer than you two. Yeah, I would get off the plane. I see my dad like once, maybe twice a year, depending on if he's fighting for this country or not. I'd get on the military base. We'd have 3 senses before I'm just in the veteran chair. What's it called? The
barber shop?
commissary, the barbershop. And what are we going to do for him? They only serve one haircut there. I knew what I was getting. And yeah, he would just shave all my head off. And it would make me so sad. Like you
Well,
gotta-
yeah, no, that's traumatizing.
Why
for a
didn't he just
kid.
look me in the eyes and be like, "This kid likes his hair. Why can't we just keep it?" Apparently, I didn't look like a young man.
I've
And then-
heard that.
Then my mom struck a deal with him that if I got all A's,
You could keep your hair?
I could keep my hair.
And
and
so
you got A's. Good job.
And I did get A's.
That's good.
No
that's a
AIDS,
great
though.
motivation.
Good dad.
My uncle did that to me one time.
Did you guys ever have lice? Oh, sorry.
No, I've never had lice.
You never had lice?
Did you?
Yeah. It means you have really clean hair, so don't come at me with any jokes.
Until they're infested with animals.
They're not animals.
They're insects.
They're little tiny tigers just running around in in the forest of your follicles.
Were you patient zero, or was it part of like a widespread like contagion at your school?
You thought the Adam and Eve.
What?
You thought the Adam and Eve of head bugs started with me?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Apparently, you had crystal clean hair.
Yes.
So maybe they found.
So when
a
you
nice
go to
home.
school and you're hanging out with other kids and you like rub your heads together like the double noogie, sometimes you get it.
Have you guys ever seen the?
And you've never had friendship, so you don't understand what a double noogie is. And then my mom made me shave my head, and I looked at myself in the mirror really sad because I was ugly. And then she goes, "You look like Brad Pitt." And I just didn't trust her after that. I was like, "You're a big fat liar." First of all, I'm like 7.
There's
Like I'm
no
not
way I can look.
No,
like
I'm
Brad
not a
Pitt.
sexual depiction of a woman's fantasy right now.
Did you?
I'm a pedophile's nightmare.
Before she cut it short, did she do anything like Because people sometimes do like a mayonnaise scrub on your head to get rid of it.
Oh God.
She didn't BLT me, man.
I'm just saying, man. I think that's a remedy,
Then
no,
at some point,
you go to the store.
brother. There's
Okay.
a lot of things you can do, or it might be peanut butter.
I've heard mayonnaise before.
I've had to do peanut butter when I got gum in my hair.
How does that gets at the gum
Hey
out?
Siri,
Yeah.
call mom.
How does it get it out?
Wait, dude, it's like midnight.
Oh shit!
She's gonna call back and think you're dying.
I don't think it rang.
That's not how you treat your mother. No,
It didn't call. It didn't go through.
no, you get this formula, and then you get this like special comb, and you run it through it, and then you can see the little guys just like running around as you murder them.
Really?
Some people don't have wealth to go to they have to do home remedies to
Like
come back to life,
mayonnaise.
like mayonnaise.
Do you guys get sad when you have to defeat a bug like under your feet, or say there's a fly, you swat him and kill him?
It does.
No.
Well, it depends on how scary the bug is, right? Like if it's a fly,
God, this feels like
what?
it's just it
You're
feels
walking a thin line.
It feels racist.
Yeah.
No, if the bug is scary, I
Now
feel
you're
like
an old
I'm
white guy.
defending
Oh,
my-
it depends on how scary the person is.
Well, if the bug is poisonous, okay, and
Your
I kill
Rittenhouse
it,
tattoo's looking weird. I'm just saying.
if the bug is poisonous, I feel like I'm defending the homestead. You know,
That's fine.
Yeah, man.
if it's a fly,
I don't try. I'll kill
That's
any.
harmless.
Yeah, I'll kill them all.
I feel a little bad because it's crazy how fast their
No,
life ends.
Yeah, and it's crazy how fast they have millions of kids.
Oh my gosh, I've got a thing to talk about.
What?
Termites.
Oh yeah,
You know
Why
about
are
them?
Why are you so passionate about termites
He-
all
he
of a
was
sudden?
I'm
fired
not
up about
passionate
this
about
yesterday.
termites. I'm fired up
Okay.
in fear.
Why?
Okay, I'm going to give you a guess. How long do you think the queen termite lives? Go ahead. You're on a game show.
A month?
50
wait.
years.
50 years?
Guess how many eggs?
Wait, hold on.
What?
I don't think I remember any of these answers, so I'm trying to answer them again.
Okay. How many eggs do you think she produces in that 50
In
years?
50 years? I'll say 50,000.
2 billion.
I hate you.
Is that right?
Such
no,
an
you're-
asshole.
No, you
Even
just,
I-
no,
I-
you went too high, and now the number that I put out there, isn't that the worst when somebody does that?
God, that is.
Oh,
just a
guess how many
dick
car crashes
move.
I got in my life? And so he's like 8, and it was like it was 3, and then you just ruined it. No, 250 million. Now I have to put. I have to do
A quarter of a
I
billion?
couldn't do 250 million because it doesn't seem like anything.
Yeah, you had to get the billion involved.
Okay, so this is essentially what she looks like. She's a termite. She's got her head, and she looks just like a used condom filled with maggots. And there's one king, and his only job is to lay pipe to that massive slug of a being.
How big is?
Yeah,
You
how-
say like queen?
I would guess this big.
No way, not.
There's
that
no
big.
way. Termites are tiny. They hide in the walls.
And you're telling me there's a rat insect running around this league and all these other bitches?
Dude, this guy is throwing.
Look up a picture of the queen next to like a ruler or something.
Okay, we're not. Come on, man. I got one next to my wiener. Is that enough?
Queen termite.
How long does the king live?
Oh,
Oh, here it is.
In this community is under her control.
Everything in the community is under her control.
She can live for 50 years, longer than any other insect in the world.
Okay, so she lives for that long, and then based on the chemicals that she releases to every individual baby she has, that's the jobs that they have. And sometimes some of the workers' jobs are for their entire lives to carry babies from here to a more adaptable environment for them to become full adult termites. And then I'll ask questions. Humans, we want to do too much. I want to be a painter.
Well, yeah, because
Just go to work, man. You know? Start a podcast. That's all we do. We're nothing.
it is kind of crazy how animals are so because well, not that they don't have like sentience, you know, but like they're so just controlled by their nature. Like the thought of us being born and not doing anything other than what we need to survive sounds miserable.
Sounds like a
they're-
dream.
They're pretty hardwired to just survive.
yeah. And it's crazy that it's just in their brain. It's in their like
I mean, it's in our brains too, but like
The dog keeps yelling at us.
bitch ass dog.
oh wait, speaking of like being hardwired in our brains, I learned babies like newborns aren't allowed to drink water.
This is a recent occurrence that I didn't know.
I
It
had
kills
no
them.
idea. Yeah.
Dead.
Well, they drink milk.
Yeah, they
Different.
drink milk. but
Different liquid.
I
Hey, look
just-
at me.
No,
Different liquid.
I know, I know that, but that's all they consume. They don't. Why would you give?
Well, because I just
water.
think humans, everybody says hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
The
So
milk
I
is
thought-
hydrating them. It's hydrating them, and
Yeah, but if I drank nothing but milk, Skylar, I would
You
end
did
up
at one point,
dehydrated.
and you were
Not a
100 pounds
baby,
heavier,
dude.
and you got beat up for it. And people called you a little boy lesbian. And that's all true.
Yeah.
None of those things I said.
If that happened, I'm really sorry, Jared.
It did happen.
I
But
apologize. I'll give you a hug.
I just thought water is such an essential part of life. I'm not giving
Oh, wait. I have a fun comment to read.
But then people were saying, they're like, now that I'm thinking about it, I've never even pictured a baby drinking water. And they're like, I think that's part of like our natural evolution is that we don't even think about it because deep down we know that we're not supposed to give it to them. I thought it was mind blowing.
So this was the most recent post on our Reddit thread. We didn't start the Reddit thread.
Oh, the Dropouts subreddit.
Honest question here. Who still watches Dropouts? I feel like they're struggling to get over 100,000 views and this podcast is slowly dying.
Why would you bring that up?
Screw you, man. We got to fight these people. We got to geolocate and knock their teeth out. Or we become better at podcasting.
Or yeah,
But there's no in between.
there's no.
And that's not an option.
What if
That's
we
not an
do?
option.
What if we do both? Knock their teeth out and become better.
We knock their teeth out on camera. We're killing two birds with one stone.
Great podcast.
One of
I'd
my
get a lot of
favorite
views.
jokes ever is there's two birds hanging out and there's like a little kid with a
Oh, yeah.
little kid with a stone and the first bird goes, "Oh no, he's got a stone." And the second bird's like, "Well, thank goodness he doesn't have two of them." Why are you giggling at me? That was a fun little quip.
funny.
You didn't laugh.
I was laughing.
But when I say that's one of my favorite things I've heard, like you've got to give me a belly laugh even if it's fake.
You want to run it back?
Can you? Okay, I'm gonna run it back. And
Yes.
both of you are gonna laugh like I said something like worth some kind of Nobel Prize that was funny.
Are you gonna rank if the genuineness of it, like
What do you mean?
fact if it sounds fake? Are you?
Oh,
Gonna be pissed?
dude, I suck at fake laughing.
I'm just wondering because
And we're gonna go 1 to 2. Whoever has the worst fake laugh has to do 10 push-ups. Okay? Can we all agree to that? What do you mean?
He's gonna get rhabdo again.
Then just have a better laugh. Okay, so essentially, I've heard this joke in the past, and they're
Sorry, that was a genuine laugh, just out of nervousness of preparing for the fake laugh.
the joke hasn't happened yet.
No, I know. I was explaining why I laughed.
I don't like the way he's. Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, so essentially there's these two birds on a branch having the best day, I'd assume. They're going back and forth about worms, eggs, the whole bird thing. Feathers, who knows? Flying, they're probably talking about flying because that's like a huge, oh, look at these little humans can't fly. Anyway, they're sitting on a branch together. Best of friends. Couldn't be better friends. And this rascal of a child comes, a bully. And usually he bullies people around his school, but this is a Saturday, so he has to bully animals around his area. He picks up a stone. And the kids think, the birds think, I hope he doesn't throw that stone at us. Like, that's what they're thinking in their minds. And they verbally say to each other, the first bird says to the second bird, his best friend, well, don't worry. He's only got one stone. Right, guys? Right, guys?
man, that was good.
That was worse than the first
I
time.
gotta remember to tell my mom that one.
You both should have to do push-ups.
Why?
His was so much more forced.
Yours was more forced.
No, it wasn't.
I could almost see your molars. You smiled so big. And that's a disrespectful laugh.
I was laughing through the whole joke.
I know, but you psyched yourself out.
Yeah. Are we getting each other Christmas presents? I sure hope not.
It's the
I'm
most
fine with not doing it.
wonderful.
You just don't want to spend money on me.
That's
You don't
not
want to make me
true.
happy.
Except we all had already pitched in the 500 for Alyssa's birthday present that we haven't told her about yet, right?
Well, yeah. Other than that,
That was just a down payment, right? We
It's
have to
just-
we have to come up with some more. It's like 4 more payments of that.
it's as long as we're not getting the boys.
I didn't know anything
presents.
about that.
You said what?
As long as the boys make a pact to not get each other presents,
Yeah.
then we can actually afford that.
Yeah.
We're getting our assistant a present.
Yeah, it's the really expensive one that we'd already all pitched in money for.
The really giant expensive one.
Yeah.
The Dyson Airwrap Styler.
Well, that's
part of it. That's
the
like-
opening day. Well, we can tell her that one because
That's an appetizer for the rest of your presents.
That's like a stocking stuffer.
and that's why we can't do any other presents for each other.
Correct.
because we're spending so much money on her.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
And I don't have time because of all the crocheting.
Oh yeah, you took on this wild move.
see, he's picked up
Jeez.
crocheting. Now he's doing it with the wire for his headphones. This guy can't stop crocheting.
My sister had a child not long ago, and I thought it would be cute.
Not mine.
Not mine either, for the record.
I saw your sister's boob.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But what's up with that?
She was breastfeeding.
Okay.
She announced that she was breastfeeding, and I've never seen Zach's eyes lock on faster.
His mouth
It
was watering.
sick.
You're a pervert. Like that. That's exactly what you were doing. She was confused too while you were doing that.
No. This is all I got to say. Like, I grew up with your sister. Obviously, I've known her for
It's kind of like your sister.
like almost 20 years. And I've seen your sister more than I've seen either of my sisters. Fact. never even crossed my mind that I'd ever see her areolas. Never even.
My mother's as well.
Okay, does your mom know I've
You've
seen her
seen
boobs?
too many of his family members' boobs.
You saw my dad's too, probably.
I've probably seen your dad's, but that's a little different
Yeah.
because of the whole misogyny thing in this country where women can't show their tits off. And I'm going to be honest. If you're over 18 and you want to fight the patriarchy, send me a picture of your tits. How about that? Huh? Snapchat Zach Justice.
Dude, you just opened a whirlwind for your Snapchat.
Of
And
what,
you've seen
feminism?
G-Baby. You've seen G-Babies too. So you have seen the whole family.
We have talked about your brother, me walking in on him masturbating.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that a couple times.
Yeah, but let's not do it.
No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. But does your dad know that happened?
I guess not. Probably not.
Well, I guess he does now.
Oh, he's
I'm
going to
sure
hate
neither
that I
one-
brought that up. He's going to
No,
talk to
they
me.
won't care.
Your dad?
Jacking off's a thing of life.
That was one of the wildest things I've seen. No, back to your sister's breast.
Yes.
I only saw the left one, and she
So
was
my mom's right.
your mom. Okay, so this is what happened. I walked in. I was inviting your mom to go out to dinner with us because you had already been somewhere. For whatever reason, I'm at your house by myself with just your mom.
With her boobs out.
But can I say this? She didn't shut the door. Like the door was, I'd say 40% open. So I assume that's fine for coming in. I say if it's 40%
you were
open.
going to her bathroom or to her room?
No, I was gonna pop into her room and be like, "Hey, we're gonna go eat if you'd like to come with us." But I don't think you knock on a 40% open room, right? Because I can see most of the room anyway.
She might not have known you were there.
She knew I was there. Trust me, brother. I think she got him out. And I go, "Hey, we were gonna," and I back out and I didn't tell her. But yeah, I saw it. It was to the side. They were hanging nice, obviously. Thank you.
Very complimentative.
And yeah, your sister's everything was in place too.
Gina, yeah, I have to send me a boob pic to even the score here a little bit.
That's my mother. I'd appreciate if she didn't.
And Mr. Larry as well.
But my mom was a little bit more wholesome than.
Duran then.
No, not my granny. Don't. She's 80 something.
It's not for any other, it's not for that. It's just for us to be even. Don't
Hey,
like,
Jared,
he
how
just
about you get
doesn't
off your
like-
phone while we're talking to
I
each
was
other, man?
looking up stuff to talk about just in case.
We're having a jovial, beautiful. I was about to say a word that didn't mean what I was meaning to say, and it would have been bad. We're having a great conversation, and you can't stop looking at your phone, man.
I was just looking.
Put it away.
You were looking at Bengals tweets.
I was not looking at Bengals tweets, but that was
You were
I
looking
did-
at traditional Indian bracelets tweets.
That's Bengali, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Bengals.
Wait, Bengals are like the little
Oh.
people are not happy with me bullying you,
That's fine.
but I think you should try to come back at me because it is getting a little one-sided.
I just don't know how. We've been over this.
A lot of people, I saw a lot of comments saying this podcast is just turning into an hour each week of watching a man get bullied.
Well, we've talked about this before. You had like very different friend groups growing up where you
You guys
guys
cared and loved each other.
well, not like that. It wasn't just like a kumbaya like growing up,
You
but
slurp so much. Sorry, Jared, didn't mean to interrupt. He was slurping.
but it was just like you guys just have like different banter than we did growing up, and so sometimes I don't know how to. Quit
Can I
back.
imagine what you and your friends kind of used to do? All right, so we're all sitting at a
Oh,
McDonald's.
wait, are we doing it?
Yeah. We're all sitting. We're all pretend to be like Jared's old friends, sitting talking at a McDonald's. Dude, that math test was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was really hard. I studied really hard for it. But yeah, like 16, 17, 18, 19, they were all kind of tricky. Did you get the Big Mac today?
Yeah, I got the Big Mac 10 piece.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. You just didn't say anything in your friend group.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to say something there.
That's exactly how he acted in his friend group. He just kind of sat a table over, and he saw kids from his school were also there. So you just be like, "Yeah, I hung out with the coolest kids today."
Jared, hey, Jared, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, Jared, you went to our school last year, right?
No, he's in art with us.
Where do you sit?
I sit at the table with you.
There's no way,
Sat there all
It's
semester.
Jared from art class.
dude.
Remember you bumped into me when I was taking my like pottery to the kiln and I dropped it and I had to start all over again. And
Wait, are you the
You didn't
kid-
say I'm
You're
sorry.
the one that pushed over his pastel the other day. Isn't that is
Wait.
that what the device is called?
the what?
Pastel
There, yeah, pastel's a
or
thing. you know.
easel?
Are you
Easel.
the kid?
Easel, yeah.
Are you the kid who the teacher had to say close your mouth because they opened the window and the sun was coming in?
Yes.
And you were smiling and it was hitting everybody in the eyes.
Yeah.
The sun.
I mean,
Yeah, that's Jared.
yeah.
That's him. That's
yeah,
John.
that was me.
Jared. Yeah.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, good.
You really ruined the whole bit there
Why?
because that's not how his friend group would have acted.
Because he didn't have a friend group.
I
we
did
would've
have
done-
a friend group.
What'd you guys do? What was a fun day with the Jared friend group?
I mean, like we would play like split screen, like Call of Duty in my friend's basement, or we would go out.
Oh, that you were hanging out in basements.
We would go out into the woods, or we would like go. Our football field is open, so we might like sometimes we'd go play there. I don't know. It was normal kid stuff, I guess.
Name one friend.
Eric,
When's the last time you talked to Eric?
fairly recently.
What'd you guys talk about?
Lives in Colorado, and so I was just talking to him about how it's going there.
Interesting. You guys both moved to marijuana legal states. You druggies.
I don't think that was the.
Oh, you can't hang out in your own brain because it's too scary. You
I
gotta
think
get
he's
high.
just a nature guy.
Did you schedule a plan to go hang out with Eric?
No.
That's
Good friends.
That's a Nick against. How was your friend group in high school?
Fantastic. Couldn't get enough of them.
I know.
A lot of text of you coming here tonight, you going there. Had to make a lot of decisions. Usually, I went with the one I was getting along with the best, which was usually Skylar over here. Anytime
Wow,
I
thanks.
went, yeah. We were a coup of sorts. We were the double duo. We were two peas in a singular pod. Have you ever been on the hunt for a new doctor? And you just think in your brain, I'm never going to find one good because every time I go to the doctor, they don't seem to care about me. And then I talk to my friends about my ailments, and they're not doctors because they don't have a PhD. They didn't go to a nice medical school to know what kind of ailments I have to properly get me in the right health condition. Boy, do I have the service for you. ZocDoc. Download this amazing app, and it's kind of like Tinder for doctors mixed with Yelp. You get peer-reviewed doctors along with a wide array. And the best part is you get to search through a bunch of doctors, what I'm trying to say. But the best part is it also filters for your insurance. Because you know how many times I've gone to the doctor and been like, hi, I am missing a certain part of my body, and I'd love to get that fixed. And then they say, great. Are you going to be paying out of pocket today? And I say, no, that's a lot of money. And they're like, great. Do you have insurance? I'm like, yes. They're like, perfect. That means you don't have to pay out of pocket today. And then I give them my insurance and they go, we don't accept that here. And then I get angry and I still have my ailment. And then I've got to go parade around town calling people. I'm just taking up my whole day. And say you are bleeding out. Well, you don't got much time left. You can't be taking up all day. I'm going to be honest with you there. So the best thing to go is get to the ZocDoc app and get a really well-reviewed doctor who also takes your insurance. That way, you know you're in proper care, to be completely honest.
So like Zach was saying in a very long-winded explanation, ZocDoc is the free app where you can find and book appointments with top-rated doctors. Today, we're talking about booking appointments with thousands of patient-reviewed doctors and specialists.
1,000
Well, thousands. plural.
plus more.
You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, like Zach was saying with that anecdote, and that are located near you. And you can find a doctor that treats almost any condition under
Or
the
far
sun.
away in case you like to drive.
So in order to download the ZocDoc app today, go to ZocDoc.com/dropouts and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/dropouts. ZocDoc.com/dropouts. Yeah. Find your doctor. Get in the best mental and physical state you possibly can.
Thank you, ZocDoc.
Thank you, ZocDoc. More from me, not from Jared, because he doesn't like you as much as me. No, I'm not in school.
Why aren't you
I'm
in
not,
school?
because I guess you could say with my shady rays on, I'm too cool for school, dog. So I wouldn't be in school with these shades on because I'm too cool for it. But if you happen to be a person of education who wants to further themselves in that route, feel free to wear your shady rays in a school or around a campus. It won't deter you from being cool. This is just a bit, and it'll actually make you cooler among your peers. And nothing's better than education and friendship. Am I right, guys?
You're so right, Zach. And the best part about Shady Rays is that they've got tons of styles and colors to pick from. So finding the perfect shades is a breeze. Plus, if you're into winter sports, because it is the season.
I'm into women. And these glasses help me get them, brother.
Plus, if you're into winter sports,
The girls are too covered up. Appropriately covered up because of the sport.
Shady Rays also has an assortment of snow goggles so that you can keep the pace with the day.
Thanks for repeating that, man.
No, hold on, dude. Let me just do this. Shady Rays also has an assortment of snow goggles so you can keep the pace any day with their quick swap lenses.
If you lose or break your pair of shades, they'll replace them without questions asked.
And if you don't love your Shady Rays, you can exchange for
How could you not?
You can exchange for a new pair or return them for free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back with personal and fast support.
You better be good. You better be glad I'm not into grappling. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out a very merry deal for the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code Dropouts for 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself. The shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. I'll tell you what, if one person bought a pair of glasses and they gave it a bad review, I would never put them on. But if 250,000 gave it 5 stars reviews, I would put them on. Go to shadyrays.com and use code Dropouts for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. Do not mention the word free. Did I mention it?
I don't know.
Keep that in.
Thank you, Shady Rays. The holidays are the busiest time of year, so don't get bogged down with all the shipping tasks. Let ShipStation do the heavy lifting so that you or your team can put your energy towards more important things.
Like kissing under mistletoe. Essentially, the service helps you ship stuff. If you have things that need to go from A to B and you need it done in the easiest way, why would you not use the service that's the best at it? That ShipStation. Understand that this is an ad where we're telling you about something, but we only do the ones that we completely understand are good for you. All right? So if you ship stuff, use ShipStation. We're using all these random words to try to get you to. It works, dog. If you ship stuff, use ShipStation. It's way easier than shipping it yourself, all right?
With ShipStation, you can easily automate shipping tasks and manage orders and returns in one simple dashboard. And this is honestly the best part about ShipStation. You get industry-leading discounted rates from USPS, UPS, DHL, and Global Post. We're talking discounts up to 84% off with USPS and UPS rates. Over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. Let your customers shop risk-free this holiday with ShipStation. Go to ShipStation.com and use code Dropouts to get a 60-day free trial. Again, that's ShipStation.com and use code Dropouts for a 60-day free trial. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace.
Hi, guys. I kind of want to get serious with you today. A lot of you guys don't have websites. And to me, that makes me think that you're not living in a 21st century world. You're not fully equipped to, say you're a photographer, to show off your portfolio. Say you're in e-commerce where you sell things online and it's the holidays and people are buying a lot of stuff online and you don't have a website to do it. And you might think, Zach, I don't know how to code. Trust me, I can barely even use the computer. How am I supposed to learn how to code? Listen, all right? The one beautiful thing about Squarespace is they have built-in, easy-to-use templates. Built-in, easy-to-use templates. Drag and drop features. I'm not even allowed to actually put this out there, but for you guys, you can get a website up and running in minutes. Minutes, completely change your life in minutes. A lot of people think it takes years to make a website. Months added on to those years. No, sirree, Bob. Maybe an early part of a day, a middle part of a day, and an end part of the day you could work on something. And it's fun to work on because you're putting your identity on the internet in a way that brings you joy. And for e-commerce people, profit. And that makes me happy. Profit.
So head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your website, go to squarespace.com/dropouts to save 10% off your first website or domain.
Kind of meta. You go to a website to get a website?
Again, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/dropouts to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Nailed it.
Thank you, Squarespace. I did make plans to see somebody that I was friends with in high school when I go home for Christmas.
Nice. What are you guys going to do besides small talk until you want to kill yourselves?
We're just going to go hang out, probably grab some dinner or something.
What's their name?
Soph.
Oh, it's a girl.
Wait, is that Bug Girl?
Yeah, it's Bug Girl.
This girl,
I'll probably
what did she do? Masturbate to
No, dude.
praying mantises or something? If there was a decent anthill on the side of the road and you guys are going down, would she pull off to go look at it?
Obsessed with bugs like that.
Okay, does she hang bugs on the wall?
Yeah, she has a couple cases of
Cases?
bugs on the wall, frames. Yeah,
What type of bugs?
butterflies and beetles and praying mantises.
And this is your woman?
This is not my woman. This is just my friend.
Okay.
Jared's driving 4 hours to see this broad.
I'm driving 40
She's stapling
minutes.
bugs like they're posters of Harry Styles' underwear wall.
I bet you had to rent a car for it too.
No, I'm just going to use my Parents' car.
So that's your one friend?
That's not my one friend, but you just said think of a friend that you're gonna see, and that was a friend that I'm gonna see.
Do you think if you guys put on a movie, it'd be anything else besides a Bug's Life? I actually am very excited. I like to riff and raff, but I'm excited that you have like somebody that you talk to once a year when you go home, and like you guys say you're close. Like that means a lot to me that you have someone in your corner.
Well, it's like one of those friendships that like you don't see or talk to each other for a long time, but the moment that you're together, it's just like no time has passed.
Does your ex come home?
Which one?
No, like the one that you're like, we all.
Yeah, she'll probably come home for Christmas.
Do you think it's been long enough where you guys can hang out and not be weird?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to move right past that then.
Do you have a friend that you don't talk to or see on a pretty regular basis?
That I would call my friend?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, me either. Such a funny term, that word, friend.
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 So, wait, okay, so you know someone in Cincinnati.
I'm friends with them.
I'm sure. Okay, our friends we talk to and hang out with and have relationships with.
Yeah, now that's the South.
Yeah, I assume it's much different.
Because most people stay like near each other.
Yeah, of course. Where do we live right now? You and me started out
Okay,
with friends.
well-
9 years old. We live in Los Angeles, California, about 3,000 miles from where we grew up.
Correct.
My mom, she keeps sending me
Swearing the same word as
every other
talking
day.
about
She
heaven.
sends me Bible reels
Your mom sends me AirPod reels
about how they're going to give you cancer.
yeah.
She doesn't send me anything.
That's a good thing.
You're lucking out.
You do put your ears through some considerable damage, I would assume.
I don't think
When's
so.
the last time that you went to sleep without listening to AirPods the entire night?
My brother does that too. That's a psycho move.
Technically, the other night because I fell asleep drunk,
Okay, you know what I mean, though.
and I don't know. It's been a long time.
Years?
There was a while where I was using like the Alexa that's next to my bed as the speaker, but it's just not the same.
But can I also say this? You fall asleep I would guess, within 4 minutes of putting your head on the pillow every time.
Yeah, because I have the headphones in my head.
I just don't want you to get ear cancer.
I don't think I'm going to get ear cancer. All the things,
And if you do, who's going to edit this podcast?
all the things that your mom sends me.
Did you just knock on the table?
No.
I'm sick and tired of your superstitions. You're superstitious too, though.
All the TikToks that your mom sends me, they are saying that AirPods use the exact same frequencies as the microwave in there. And I keep trying to tell her that if that were the case, my head would explode within the first 15 seconds of me listening to a song.
It has been getting bigger a little bit recently, so I think it's expanding.
Has
It's a
it?
slow burn because it's like tiny little microwave. So every little night it's going to pop and you're going to have a little popcorn kernel. I'm going to walk into a bloody mess and I don't want to clean that up. I'm going to have to hire somebody. And then my money goes down the drain right before Christmas, right before I have to provide for my family. Not cool. So what are we going to do about it?
I didn't think about that.
You didn't think about it at all.
I'll try using the
We got to get into your superstitions.
I'll try using the Alexa.
Where did it stem from?
My mom.
I'm not. You said I was superstitious.
You told me you were
I'm like,
a little stitious.
yeah, can't really say that. But like about like some stuff when it comes to like betting or like if you get hot and bet and you want to kind of sit in the same spot. Or even
Is
that's
this funny?
without betting. That's for like rooting for football.
You pour water on my armpit before I sat down so people think I'm sweating through my shirt?
Are you wearing an
I was about
undershirt?
to say, no, he's not even wearing his armpit patch.
Oh, I do have armpit patches.
Bomb ass.
Dude, I only wear them when I wear suits.
God, you're a bitch.
I had to go on. Why?
Sweat like a man.
Yeah, you freaking prima donna.
Okay, he's trying, and then he like
That
you
was good.
No,
You
no,
ain't
but
wrong.
It was-
but in his voice, he has no confidence in like being mean. He goes, "You prima donna," but like his eyes are saying, "I love you so much. I'll never hurt you."
I don't have like a conscious capacity to be mean. Not saying I can't be mean.
No, it's not even about being mean. We're kind of just riffing and raffing.
No, I know, but like even like mean in a fun way.
All right, let's do this. So every day you either see me or Zach, you have to say one mean thing and like smack our
Why
cat.
does it have to be physical involved?
It's just about what do they say in the movie?
bruise
Badu
easily.
or whatever. Just this quick tap on the hat and call us like you fake ass bitch, and
Try
we
that.
get hardened.
Okay, feed him lines to say to me,
Long neck bitch face fuck. Say it. Just say it stern. Get in there.
and then I'm just hanging out. Man, I can't wait to see my friend Jared.
Long neck bitch face fuck.
Who is?
You are
You are.
What? Why would you
you
say that?
swindly arm,
You swindly arm,
ill looking piece of cock.
eel looking piece of cock.
Dude,
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Come over here.
what?
Come over here now.
Come over here.
Do what? Why?
Come over here now.
I don't want to.
You're gonna suck it.
I don't want to say that.
Say it, Jared.
I'm not going to say
Say it.
this.
Say
You're
it,
gonna
Jared.
Suck it.
No, I'm not going to say
Tell me
that.
to suck it.
I'm not.
Why are you sounding turned on?
I'm not, dude. Cut the cameras. You said the camera's about to die?
Hot swap the cards. Okay, we're keeping this train rolling.
A couple of Uncrustables for the boys. Okay, it's a drug deal. Dude, this is what he did. See why? Okay, this is how you do a drug exchange. Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, you fucking nailed that
man.
one.
I was looking away, though.
Frozen.
It's a little fun hat.
Tough to eat. So cold. Oh, I'll put this under my thigh, warm it up.
It's in my back pocket. I'm sitting on it.
Smart.
You gotta get the suckers warm, dude.
Smart. I didn't get a lot of Uncrustables when I was a young child.
I didn't either.
They were too expensive.
I just got regular PB&Js.
And my mom would be like, we got bread. We've got everything to make it. You just wanted a factory to cut off your crust? You little twat.
Jared, was there growing up? Were y'all ever like poor a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, like not like poor,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like single income family.
I remember
Yeah.
you almost had to give away your summer home.
I never had a summer home. We couldn't even afford to
or
go on
winter home,
vacation
whatever it was.
most years. I would have to go with my cousins.
Oh, the rich redheads?
Do you remember like a meal that you always had that you were like, yeah, we're eating this tonight, and you didn't really think about that? It was like, oh, that's probably like
Oh, buttered noodles all the time.
buttered noodles.
Yeah.
Zach, what about you?
Our cheat meal was definitely spaghetti tacos.
Spaghetti taco. I remember those too.
Or is it taco spaghetti?
I don't know. It was so confusing because what it was just
No,
it was
this
just
is
like-
what. Okay,
it was
so
taco meat.
on iCarly, they used to make like spaghetti tacos.
On a stick.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's on a stick.
But I remember that. And then you would tell people at school, man, they're eating spaghetti tacos. And I was like,
Don't you fucking do this?
yes. And I was too old to eat like anything that was off a show from iCarly. So it sounded like I was suggesting my mom make this meal from this kid's show that I was still watching. When in reality, all she did was just make minced meat, noodles, put it together, and then put taco seasoning on it. Like that was dinner.
I've never had spaghetti tacos. That sounds terrible, though.
What?
It can't be that bad. Noodles is just a transport system for the taco meat.
It's just a different carb, brother.
Yeah, it's just like a taco shell.
Coming from someone who
Flour.
makes Tabasco spaghetti,
That
which
was
is
one time.
noodles and Tabasco, and that's it.
That's a wild.
That
move,
was
Jared.
one time.
One time,
during the
one time he
pandemic.
spruced it up and threw like 4 spinach leaves on it.
Growing up, we had salmon patties.
That doesn't
you
sound
were
like
rich.
a poor meal.
No, they were like
Salmon? Was it from the Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, they're like frozen-ish type.
Oh, sometimes we'd have Spam.
We had sloppy joes, but they weren't with Spam. They were just like with.
The first time I was brought into like the culture of being like, what foo-foo mess are you guys on was in your home.
What I do?
And I walked in and I think I was staying the night. Everybody's like, oh, Kayla's cooking tonight. Kayla's cooking tonight.
Oh.
The first time I ever had quinoa.
Oh, she banged us.
What in the Whole Foods is going on in that house?
And in South Georgia, I was like,
The fuck?
if we're gonna have something to put next to like our meat, let's put rice, potatoes, something American.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
you said rice and potatoes.
She came in with a kamikaze of starches.
Did you ever go over to Mimi's house for lunch on Sunday? Did you ever go over there for that?
No, I wasn't invited.
I'm sure you were. Yeah, we would do the biggest spreads every Sunday. It was the best.
every Sunday.
Every Sunday after church.
You had big spread every Sunday kind of money.
My Mimi, she would not like she would do like whatever it would be, fried chicken or pork chops or whatever. It wasn't like we weren't doing crazy shit.
Did you remember? I remember
homemade
some
biscuits.
some story of Mimi like walking in on somebody pooping on a wall.
What the
that a true
fuck
story?
goes on in your childhood?
Wait, no. What happened? What was your aunt or something? She made me look down her pants. What was that about, dude? So I'm in his home, and how old was your?
It was when my grandmother passed, so it was 2017.
2017, and it was like your aunt. How old is she?
She's probably
Like 70s?
Nah, 60s, 70s. Yeah, we'll say 70s.
70s, and I'm kind of milling around the house, like I do, popping in and out of conversation.
We had just gotten back from getting these tattoos.
Oh, okay.
So his actual grandmother had died the day before, so we're all just sitting at the house, and then I just hear, I'm like, "Come here, Zach, come here," and I walk up to, is your aunt? And
She was asking us about the tattoos, and Zach was like, so, Aunt so-and-so, do you have any tattoos? And she goes, oh, yeah, I have one right here. And she like lifts up her shirt, and she starts showing like her,
It's
like
it's her
thigh.
pants. Like she pulled her pants down a little bit.
And she was
she's like, "Come here, look down here."
She was like, "Yeah, I have a little picture of a mouse." And so she was like, yeah.
Above her cooter?
And, well, so in that area, no, I wouldn't. She wasn't like showing her cooter, but she was showing like her upper thigh.
God.
And so Zach was like, "I don't really see it." She was like, "No, you got to get closer." And then he got a little bit closer, and she was like, "Oh, sorry, my pussy ate it."
A day after his grandmother passed away, and we were talking about the tattoos that they got in memory of her.
She hit us with that.
She got us.
Oh, sorry, my pussy ate it.
Yeah,
Never saw the mouse.
I just,
tried hard to see the mouse.
Yeah, I was looking for that mouse.
I've just never been left speechless like that.
So I had to get in there. I found the mouse. A lot of cheese too. A lot of cheese. There's a trap down there.
Oh,
Different
God.
kind of mouse trap, actually. This one snaps back.
It's a wild move.
They're funny. My mom's side of the family, all those older women are hilarious.
That
Real
is
wild-
a
real wild
great
cards.
joke, to be honest.
Yeah, especially when, you're in,
Not great timing.
or it could be the best timing. You're not expecting it.
Laughter's the best medicine, helps you.
Oh, we'll
helps
tell
you
that to
heal
his grandma. Come on.
in the trying time.
She was laughing.
She was laughing from above.
You think an aneurysm, you can laugh through that, huh? What monster
Tell your
developed
Mimi,
you?
I'm sorry.
How you expect me to do that, Jared? Do you think I got a phone?
I assume that she's watching over you and she can, hear any prayers you send up there.
Okay, I'll send a prayer, Jared. It also sounded like you were making a joke that she wasn't alive to talk to me.
No, that was a genuine tell your Mimi, I'm
Zach?
sorry.
I'll
He can't-
cripple
he's-
you.
He's speechless.
I'll cripple you. I'm speaking now.
He's speaking.
I will
He's pretty
cripple you.
vocal.
I had to carry that woman out after she deceased.
No, I know, but it wasn't asleep.
Are you saying she wasn't light?
God damn it.
She lost a lot of weight because she couldn't eat food anymore after the brain aneurysm of size of a golf ball tumor on her brainstem. But thanks, man. Thanks, buddy.
Heard a story about a woman that was lying
Don't bring
about
up
brain
a
cancer.
random story.
Oh, wait, are you saying she was lying about having a softball size tumor?
No,
on her
I was
brainstem?
just trying to transition.
Oh,
Like
why are
she
you bringing
transitioned
Caitlyn
from
Jenner
life to
into
death.
this? We had different things that we said.
I know.
Ours-
Yours went way off. Yours got political, and we're sorry.
It's not political. See, this is you, man. I'm having a whimsical time. I'm just talking about humans being humans.
Life, death, love, happiness.
And you got to come in and say, his fat grandma died of nothing. Rude. The comments got to understand, I like bullying you and I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, I know you like
We're going to see how my
bullying.
mom likes that last segment.
We're going to get some calls. Does she watch this?
I think, listen, if y'all watching this, Mom, Mimi would have loved that.
That is the one thing, whenever I say a joke and Mimi's involved, I do know that she was the biggest jokester of all time.
The biggest jokester. The best.
Sometimes she would fart.
What are you saying, Jared? Why are you...
No, Zach's neck flexed and it looked like he was gonna say something he shouldn't in a second.
Dude, the way that you analyze my body.
Everything's on the table with jokes. You can say it.
Your grandma did used to just fart and then wait for us to walk into it.
She did all sorts of
Oh,
random
she was
shit.
crop dusting you guys?
Yeah, she was doing domestic terrorism.
Yeah, there was a lot. She
She would. I used to wanted to kill her because she would do. She'd have to get medicine put into her feeding tube at night, and I would sleep on the couch so I could hear her waking up, so I could go to help her. And she had this fucking bike horn that she would squeeze to wake me up. She couldn't just say Skylar, wake. She'd get in my ear with it, and I'd wake up. I could put 7 too many pills in here, right? You know that, right?
It's terrible.
he could have
She
Michael
didn't
Jacksoned her at any point. That's how we passed away, I'm pretty sure. Topical, Jared. You see how you can loop in some topical without being
I don't know if
devious?
that was topical.
Why?
I feel like that's almost 2 decades old, isn't it?
Oh, is it? You want to pull up a timeline of the Earth and tell me if that's not
Are
topical?
you saying that children?
Anything in the human race is topical based on the timeline of the universe's existence. How is everybody's Uncrustable doing?
Wait.
Let it sit there for a second.
How long do I have to let it sit?
Let it marinate.
How long
I
do I
can
have to have it?
feel that it's still cold on my thigh.
Let it marinate. Let it cook.
Okay.
Can we have at some point? I've never had beef Wellington.
Where they
Are
just-
you gonna make it?
No. I want to go somewhere. No, God, no. I'm not. Gonna.
Oh.
I'll let someone do
There's
it.
a beef. There's a Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Vegas, Hell's Kitchen, not too far away.
I'm sure they do the beef Wellington. I think that's one of his staples.
We'll save up. We'll
Can't be that bad.
We'll cut our assistant's salary and we'll use it for fine dining.
What if that's part of her gift that we were talking about?
yeah.
Or we
earlier?
take her there?
Yeah.
But we can't have her get something expensive because then we can't afford the beef Wellington.
Wait, we say we're gonna take her, and then before we say sorry, the plans have changed where no one can go actually, and then we're gonna say we have to go do something very important. And then we go by ourselves.
It's a good plan.
And then she thought we
Could
got her a
work.
Christmas present that we
Took for ourselves.
She won't think that. She'll think that something came up. We were just nice enough to think about her and getting her this gift.
Oh, yeah.
Trick the tricksters.
Trick the women.
I saw a video from one of
Your life is just watching videos. Go outside, touch grass,
God damn. I
Touch
saw
grass
a
and
video
eat.
from one of the Squid Game guys.
flip your Uncrustable, warm it up,
Nice flip.
flip it over. Yours is the flattest thing I've ever seen. Why is yours so flat?
I got thick legs.
Brother, I guess when a tree falls in a podcast studio, you don't hear it, but it'll sure crush your Uncrustable. My goodness, those tree trunks of legs you got over there.
You know the mother son duo on Squid Games, the challenge.
Yes.
I saw a video from him on TikTok today. He was talking about the glass bridge. Did you know?
Spoiler alert.
They didn't actually fall through the glass. He said that they would jump on it. The producers would tell them if it was like a good or bad piece of glass, and then they would replace them with a stunt double.
Oh, man.
Why do you tell me things that ruin my day?
The fuck, Jared?
That's the thing about friendship. I know you're new to it, but we say things that enlighten our day. Watch this. Nice hat.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Thanks, dude.
Try it sometime, man. You just come out here with negative stuff.
I just thought it was interesting.
You know what else is interesting? World War I, but also had some really damaging sites. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't like to bring it up a lot. No matter how relevant it is in the universal timeline, and it is very relevant, we're in a speck of time space continuum right here, and we can talk about things that are. Sorry, I'm on two different arguments.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell you were going with that.
Just know you need to be nicer to us.
I thought I was just giving
You've been
you
quite
some.
attackatory as of late.
What the hell? I thought I was giving some useful information or some interesting information.
You actively told us something that made us sad.
I didn't think it was going to make you guys sad. We got to watch episode
sad.
9, though, because the finale's coming out soon.
Why don't we watch it on the day the finale comes out?
We can do
Bang,
that.
bang.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have two.
Yeah.
When you guys were little, what were the biggest things that your mom or parents would get mad at you for? I'm just going to say mine to get it out there so you can continue thinking. I would take the bottle caps off and always chew them like they were bubble gum.
That's just gross.
Now, why?
It's
You put your
just-
lips to this?
Yeah, but I'm not like chewing on the plastic.
Gross, though?
Yeah.
No, you pop it in there. It feels good on the teeth. It's like you're strengthening your jaw, too. Anyway.
Oh, I know what mine
I
is
think I'd be
now.
judged when I brought it out there.
My mom would do the laundry, fold all our clothes for us. And,
Wow.
And
Mine's very similar.
I wouldn't put them in the drawer properly. I mean, it would. You think you'd be having a good Saturday, just chilling with the boys.
It's just,
No, you don't hear that. You hear she just it's like something triggers. She knows she's like he's done it again. She'll come sprinting into the room, snatch open all my drawers. What is this, Skylar? What in the drawers will be out? Everything will be on the floor. I'm having to refold.
why didn't you just do it right the first time? Is
Buddy.
what I assume she asked.
Yeah. I fold them. I wash them. The least you can do is put them in the drawer properly. And then I would always say, Mom, I don't know if you know, this is my room. This is my pad. And these are my drawers. And I should be able to put things in there how I see fit.
And she said,
Bitch. And she'd take all the stuff out of the drawers, throw them on the floor, get really pissed,
so you would put them back in
have
the
to do them again. But back to the first thing, why I couldn't do it the right way the first time. It's just you're so excited, dude. When you're in the middle of doing something, you're hanging out with the boys,
Yeah.
you hear, hey, let's go play hide and seek. And your mom hands you a load of the clothes at the same time. What do? You just tuck them away and run. Yeah.
You hide from your problem. You hide from your chores.
Seek fun.
You guys' parents did your laundry for you?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Mine-
Yeah, 'cause
my mom
April-
did not.
Well, my mom did. My dad didn't because my parents got divorced. And well, my dad must have too. I'm
God,
saying that
you guys
because
mad
I'm
at
saying
me.
that because I don't know if my dad's gonna get mad. I don't know.
April was very like strict with the way that she wanted laundry to be done. But she would get mad at me. I wouldn't put them away. Like I would just have my laundry basket with the clothes folded in there and then I would take from it. But
yeah.
naturally, as you're sifting through it, they would get wrinkled. And it got to the point where they were so mad that I would have to sit in front of the dryer and watch the dryer and wait for them to be done for 40 minutes, an hour, however long it takes, and then take the clothes and fold it before I could do anything else when she was
You would
doing
sit
laundry.
in front of the dryer and watch it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you set a timer?
No, because that was like the punishment. It was like timeout.
It was punishment because you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you just did that
No. That was like my punishment for it was I had to sit there and do nothing.
Did you get spanked growing up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Spanked, wooden spoon, belt, all the above.
I would get spanked by my dad. My mom would throw just the nearest thing at me that she was in her hand.
Like what?
Never hit me, but she would throw
Terrible aim.
She threw a broom. She threw chapstick. She did hit me one time with chapstick. She pelted me with it. She threw like
The same one that we put our balls on?
Nah, that was a different one. She did all sorts. She would just throw it. I'm like, you're a psychopath. You
That
can't
is
be
a
doing
wild move to just throw anything. Like there's always that joke about parents that like throw their shoes or something, like the slippers. That I get, but anything like a broom is a wild thing to just throw at.
You've
your
seen both
kid.
of our mothers, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
Your mom seems more fun, Skylar.
Thank you. My mom is more fun.
Oh, you better be glad my mom's asleep. You're about to get an earful.
She would back. Your mom would back that up.
No, it depends on the day. My mom gets a little dicey with jokes sometimes. Like
Yeah, true.
Some days she'd be like, let's duck off the water's back.
Did you say duck off the water's back?
Yeah, I messed it up, man. And you're the first to call it out. See, friendship over here heard it, knew I messed up, didn't say a thing because he knew what I meant. You over there, misjudgmental.
Misjudgmental?
A mister would never do this to me.
I'm a sir judgmental.
He tried. Look at me. He tried.
No, that was good.
You didn't.
I'm not a big laugher.
You are, though.
You are. You are. That's how I knew it wasn't funny.
I was trying to look good for the people out there.
Are our Uncrustables ready?
Check them. Hold on, I'll check them.
Mine seem pretty
Not terrible.
ready.
Should we pop these boys open?
It's so flat.
No, mine's flat, too.
Oh, my jelly.
I want
came
to
out.
apologize for calling you fat thighs or whatever I said because mine is considerably flat.
It feels like there's a single cool spot in the middle, but other than that, I think we could have a really nice time right here. We should cheers to these.
Yeah, we should definitely cheers to these.
Of course, he already started. Friendship.
Brotherhood.
For our audio listeners, we're not going to be talking for a second.
So I'm high right now, and I might choke on this.
That would suck if you died right here.
If I died from an Uncrustable, don't resuscitate. I got to put that into my medical.
All right, you got to write that down for the doctor.
If
Do you
there
guys
was
do
a-
the same thing with sandwiches where you eat around and then you save the middle for last?
Sometimes.
I like the crust of the sandwich. Like this, you can eat it however you want, but like if you're eating a BLT, I like
All the sauce moves to the middle because you're moving it.
brother. I love it. I love
The,
the, I
the
love
juiciest
last
part of the
bite.
meat is right there in the middle. That's how you got to eat it.
I agree with
What
Zach.
else do we want to eat?
Right now?
Like I'm not like what we got. Like I want a crab cake.
Right now, we got crab cakes.
I want a crab cake so bad.
Got some?
I could destroy a crab cake right now.
Oh, or crabs. Just crabs in general. Like a crab boil with some like Cajun seasoning in a bag with butter and then shake it up.
That's too much work.
Hot take. I don't really care for them.
What?
It's just to getting into them.
It's too much
I
work.
got weak wrist.
Like a weak wrist.
But you know what would be good?
To be wealthy enough for have somebody else crack it for you.
Peel and eat shrimp with some butter and buffalo.
That
Well,
would
they've
be
got it
good.
at that place.
What place?
There's a crab place very near to us. You and I went there.
Wait, there's a real crab place nearby?
Yeah.
They got crab cakes?
Uh-huh.
What are we doing here?
Eating Uncrustables.
Living life.
We're at work right now. I want to apologize
At
to
10 o'clock.
educators, troops, anyone with a blue collar job, teachers.
No, fuck the teachers.
Could you imagine if you took that stance? All of
Mom
our
and dad would kill me. One time when I was like 20 or something, there was some sort of bill that was coming down through the state, like when we voted for president, that it was on there. And I kept reading it, and it was something to do with schools. And I was like, Mom, Dad, I really think this position's smart. And they were like, if you vote that, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face.
What was it?
I don't remember. It was something to do with school spending and like,
Oh, were they going to cut it?
yeah.
Yeah, big time.
And it might have
Almost
been-
in half.
It might have been like making the school like test based, like performance based for how much money they can get or something.
Oh.
The whore is here. Come sit down.
We started recording an after school special and,
And
then
it
we're
turned
having
into
so
a
much
podcast.
fun. We just decided to have a full episode.
Where were you?
Zane's house.
What? Smashing.
No,
How long have you guys had been?
I was with Mariah,
Carrie, beautiful time for Christmas. I'm sure she's making a lot of money off her albums.
and we decorated their set.
How long did that take?
Like an hour.
You left at 6 o'clock.
You were gone for 4 hours
Went for a drive, maybe.
to look at Christmas lights because that's your favorite, correct?
I do enjoy that.
Skylar is
Hi.
Yeah.
Cool. Me? Yeah, I am high.
Yeah, we didn't think it was going to turn into that, but sometimes life gets you that way.
But I just had something. What were we talking about?
But now you can be part of it.
I got hate comments.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Oh, wait.
I don't know if I was been crying about it all day. And
Well, you cried about it today? Okay. Wait,
It's
set the precedent. What happened?
This can be cut if you don't want to talk about it on air.
She brought it up.
I did bring it up. I screenshotted them. 400-pound feet, not into blobs, too chunky, too big and unhealthy, little fatty feet, doubt anybody wants. Okay, I'm going to stop reading. It's really
Wait, but listen, that guy.
And somebody said, what's her at? And
Wait,
then
was
they-
that one person?
No, it was multiple.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
I thought it was
And then-
I thought it was like one big
No, it was
paragraph.
multiple. And then somebody said, what's her at? Somebody added me, and they're like, are you sure that's her page? She looks too skinny to...
Listen, you got to understand, those people are fucking morons.
I know, but also, like, my whole mental whatever has stemmed from my weight when I was younger, so that just has...
That is pretty messed up. And we weren't laughing because of laughing at you.
No,
it was just like wild what they
crazy.
said.
And
I
why
was
do you
just like,
think
this
I
guy,
wear a
keep
bl-
going.
Like, why do you think I wear a blanket every time I sit there? It's like, I don't know.
What video was this on?
I want to comment to some of these people. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Jared, we're going to start
That's the thing,
practicing
though,
with them.
dude. I would.
What?
We're going to start practicing with them. You cockatiel looking.
Bitch made,
Keep it going. Parrot head.
mealworm,
There we go.
ass hat,
Yeah.
You know,
bitch tits.
You know what we
Yes.
should do? We should print out, like, we should find out who did it, print out the comments, and then send it as like a fake Christmas card to their mothers.
Wait. Oh, that's a good one. That reminds me
Yeah, we'll
of.
find you and fucking kill you.
Wait, have you seen the guy on TikTok that does? He does like this you, where they'll like comment something mean or something racist or something like that, and then he'll go deep and find dirt in their past and use it to cancels the wrong word because they're not like popular. You know, they're not like.
He just doxes them, basically.
Yeah, he
Was
doxes them.
no
That's
fat people.
what'd you say? What? Wait, I missed it. What'd she say? What'd you say?
Oh, no.
Their username was like, well, one of their usernames was like,
Dude, there's no way.
no fat
Wait, okay.
people.
Wait, can I? Can
Did you hear what their username was?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I change my position? Because this guy might be the greatest guy alive. That's pretty funny.
Skylar.
No, not. It's not funny that you're getting made
It's not
fun of.
funny that it
it's like it's
happened.
not a real thing, but it's so funny. This guy's like, I know what I have to do.
Also said
He's like, I'm gonna-
because I was bigger, which I didn't. I don't know. He said I probably smelt bad. I was hairy.
You smell lovely.
My
That
God.
diet,
Wait.
we
Zach,
don't-
twist the mic.
We don't wash themselves. I mean, we
What is
don't
it?
wash
What
them.
app was it on?
Mainly TikTok, I think.
Yeah, those
Maybe
people are
Instagram.
psycho. They're all psychopaths.
But the thing is, too, those videos were posted so long ago, and I don't know. One just came up, and I was like,
What video was it?
all the feet ones.
That's what we weren't checking.
We weren't checking my TikTok. We were checking the Dropouts TikToks.
Oh no, they were on yours.
Oh, you bastard!
Son of a
You
bitch.
rat bastard!
I let the fat person, what is his name? Fatpeople.com?
No fat people.
NoFatPeople.com. Well, to that guy or woman, don't do that.
Don't do it ever.
I saw a video of this girl explaining.
How many videos have you seen in your life? I'm sick of it, man. Your whole personality is the internet.
Well, no, it's just.
Tell me something that happened to you, Jared. What do you like?
I like this video that I saw. This girl, she was explaining she went on a few Hinge dates with this guy, right? And then he sends her this long text message and he's like absolutely gushing over. You saw this? He's like absolutely gushing over her. He's like, you're beautiful, you're funny, you don't take yourself too seriously, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I could see myself marrying you, but I'm not going to because fitness is a really big part of my lifestyle, and you just don't have like the body type for me. I think 6 months to a year.
This guy said this to you?
No. This is just he's like, I think 6 months to a year
You didn't have to move, by the way.
of training that I think I would I think we could come back and I'd propose to you. I was like, that is the craziest shit.
That's
I've ever
wild.
Well, now
heard.
she's got a workout plan.
That's wild.
You don't have to cry.
I really don't know if I have anything left to do anymore.
You can just feel your own emotions. Well, we didn't see you all of yesterday. We were all a little concerned, but we didn't.
We
wanna-
were concerned. You know how we talked about how good friends we were?
Yeah, we are good friends.
We are very good friends, and I don't want you to get mad at me. I took an extra Crustable out for myself.
You double crusted?
I double crusted. I don't have it. It's in there in the kitchen, but I did take 2 out.
This is going downhill fast. Make sure to subscribe to our Patreon. Don't tell me about another video, man.
No, I was trying to find the comments, and somebody commented on one of them. What's the at? I want to see them barkers up close so I can sniff them. And
So that's good.
That's positive.
But keep that in.